Let me ask you this, what do tomato starts and Monty Python wannabes have in common? Watch this video and you'll find out. You know, or not, because it's just not even really in common. Right now, we're potting up these guys. These are some, what do you call these things? Tomatoes. Starts. I started them in the basement. There's, I think, 4 varieties here in 6 cells. Some of those cells have more than one plant. I'm gonna do my best to kind of separate them as much as possible. I think I might set up shop over here. It's not where I typically would pot, but it might serve my purpose nicely. All right. I actually don't know if I like it here or not. I mean, it's good for my back. It's good for the light. I keep stepping on my onions, which is no good. And I'm wondering if this wood paneling makes me look like Ashton Kutcher.
I am a sexual predator. The guy I worked with was a sexual predator. My wife is probably a victim.
All right, first thing I've done is I've put about 2 parts garden soil and 1 part potting soil in here. Kind of break up these biggins. I'll have the biggins. Slim Blade was a fantastic film. I don't know if it was made today, but yeah, I think I'll grab some compost. Mix that in there as well. Compost and the potting soil are just going to give it a little bit more airiness, a little bit more drainage. I don't want to use all potting soil because, I mean, this is just a temp thing. Potting up your tomatoes for a little bit before they go in the actual garden. So it's kind of pointless to waste all your money on expensive potting soil when it's going to end up in your main garden anyways. But I just popped by the garden center today as I was getting something else, and I just went over to the bin at the back where they have free pots. There are going to be people who are going to say, make sure you wash those, get some bleach. I don't have the fucking time for that, to be honest. Because I'm going to put some masking tape on here, it would take me more time because I don't have to wait for it to dry. I'm fine risking it. I'm going to get all confused as all hell, so I'm going to get some painter's tape, masking tape, green tape, whatever the hell you want to call it, pro painter tape. And I've just written out, now I counted, I have at least 10 viable plants in there. I might have more, but I made 10 for starters, and I'm gonna get those plastered on here. And then, my friends, we shall pot up. I swear to hell, I've stepped on so many freaking onions. Gently kind of squeeze the sides and kind of pop up from the bottom. I should be able to pull them out. You can see the roots developing all around the sides. We have that. Now we have our little starter leaves, and we have a lot of really good growth so far. I'm gonna be burying this guy all the way up to those starter leaves, okay? So we're gonna bury him deep so that he can really develop more roots, get strong, put that effort into the root growth before it starts putting the effort into the top growth. I absolutely do not mind waiting a little bit longer for the tomatoes if it means a stronger plant. What it also means is for anybody who's always like, oh, are my tomatoes too leggy? Probably not. I mean, if they're this tall and they don't even have their first true leaves, then yeah, that's a bit leggy. But these guys just being like, you know, skinny and having a lot of top height, no big deal. We're just gonna set her down. Ooh, I think if you are liking this video, you should plant your finger on the like button. Or perhaps even subscribe or share. Ooh. Oh my God, I swear you can get high off of the smell of tomatoes. Tomato plants, they're such a lovely, lovely smell. Okay, I'm calm now. Let me show you what I got. Here are what we have so far in the money makers. These are our 6 cells. A couple of them, obviously singles. Some of these, I'll have to say, what do I want? I'll tell you right now. I'm gonna try to get these 2 separated here to pot up, and that guy, if I can save him, I'll throw him in a pot. He will be sacrificed if necessary. Got a half bag of like potting soil back here. Every time I'm like looking down, peripheral vision, I think there's a fucking dog. Get rid of these coticicle, whatever they are, leaves. I always toss them in the bottom of a pot. I think it's cannibalism. I love it. They're gonna feed off themselves. I'm gonna bury them to basically where those first leaves came up at. That's not a hard, fast and rule, guys. That's just because I know that this pot happens to be that deep. That's the only reason, okay? I would have gone deeper if I had taller pot. Tamper down a bit. You don't want to be getting it too compact, right? You want these guys to be able to expand their roots happily. He's gonna start to grow out stronger roots. And apparently I can now sell it as a $4 pansy. Here is our 3-in-1. So let's see if we can separate this. First thing I'm going to try to do is get this one away from these two because that has more space. And then if it's looking good, so far, so good. These two, again, I find that so close. I'm not going to worry about this guy. That's a sacrificial plant, okay? Now for this, we're just going to do the exact same thing that we did before. Get rid of our early leaves, our false leaves. Oh, he's a false prophet, a prophet of the tomatoes. Oh, don't listen to him. He will tell you that he is a chrysocolis from Georgia. Oh, but what's wrong with Georgia? Well, they're the home of Coca-Cola, for one. We don't like Coca-Cola here. What's wrong with Coca-Cola? Well, for one, it's from Georgia. Oh, that all makes sense then. Give her a tampy dampy. You guys don't need to overthink this, okay? I think that's one of the biggest things. That was one of my biggest problems all the way up to like 5 minutes ago. I'm always overthinking things. I know I shouldn't be. We all could be so much further in our gardens if we just flippin' did it. I am so guilty of this. I'm so guilty of, oh man, I gotta get this right. I gotta put this perfect. It's tomorrow. And the reality is that just sets me back even further. I would be much better off with something than nothing. Same thing here, guys. Pot up. Keep what you can. Don't worry about having to sacrifice, okay? I used to always want to try to save every single tomato plant, every single pepper plant. Everything has gotten so much better now that I can say, yeah, I can't grow everything. And you know what? Some of this stuff would just be taking more effort than is really needed anyway. So it's better in the compost. It'll add to some nutrients later. It'll still serve its purpose. I'm gonna get the rest of these pots done up. I don't think there's anything else I need to show you here, but I do want to say thanks for watching. Come buy my $4 pansies. First and foremost, again, if you're not dirty, you're not doing it right. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.